ever wake up in the morning and think, today I want to learn something random and new? Well, today I'm going to try and put this Rubik's Cube inside this glass jar. This should be easy, right? So first things first, when you understand how a Rubik's Cube works, you can see that you can pop off these colored caps like this and unscrew the whole assembly, leaving each of the individual pieces. I've tried to keep them together in layers here and failed miserably. The more organized I can be now, the easier I think it will be later on. So this is the centerpiece of the Rubik's Cube, the piece that holds it all together. Now I think this has to go in first because the rest of the cube is built around it. I put this cloth in just to make the centerpiece a little bit easier to reach. Once I have the centerpiece in, I can start building the middle layer around it like so. This is kind of fiddly because they're quite springy, and I'm literally using some blue tack on the end of a Sharpie as my tool here. Once I have the middle pieces in place, I'm going to put the bottom layer on, but on the top. That might make sense a little bit later. So the top and bottom layer pieces have these sort of little grooves, which obviously helps to hold the cube together, but makes my job a little difficult because I have to sort of feed them underneath the corner pieces. That means the center pieces actually slot in between the corner pieces. But once I've got the hang of it, they all slot into place quite nicely. And then the last piece, I just have to sort of tease it underneath the other piece using this screwdriver as well as my Sharpie blue tack tool. I now have to rotate the bottom two layers within the cube to get the center caps back on them all. And now I can work on building the top layer. Making sure everything is nice and lined up as I go, I build the top layer in the exact same way as I built the bottom layer. Tease that last piece into place. Screw it all down, which should lock the whole cube together. The penultimate step is to put that final white center cap piece on, which completes the look. And last but not least, pop the cork in the top of the bottle. And unbelievably, I am done. Now, although that video was only a minute or so long, this took me about an hour and a half to do, so I think that deserves a like and a follow.